The Steam Deck, Valve's handheld gaming console, has revolutionized the way we experience PC gaming on the go. With its powerful hardware and extensive game library, it offers a seamless transition from desktop to portable play. But with thousands of titles available, which games are capturing the most attention from players? In this roundup, we explore the top 24 most played games on the Steam Deck, highlighting the titles that have captivated gamers and kept them coming back for more. From epic RPGs to intense shooters, today's episode will showcase the diversity and excitement that the Steam Deck brings to the table.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is like the ultimate Dungeons & Dragons adventure you've always fantasized about. This game hurls you straight into the magical chaos of the Forgotten Realms, kicking off in the year 1492 DR, a solid 120 years after the last epic saga. You'll find yourself exploring the iconic Sword Coast in Western Faerun, from the mystical, shadowy forests of Emerald Grove and Moonrise Towers to the lively streets of Baldur's Gate and the tranquil town of Rivington. But hold on tight because it gets even wilder. You'll delve into the eerie Underdark, dart around the cosmic astral plane, and even take a fiery detour into Avernus. It's a thrilling journey through some seriously enchanted and perilous locales. Character customization in this game is next level, letting you create a hero that's uniquely yours. As you dive into the adventure, you'll bond with quirky companions, make pivotal choices, and explore a world that's as detailed as it is dynamic. It's like stepping into a storybook where every decision you make weaves a tale tailored just for you. And playing it on the Steam Deck, it's like having a portable portal to another dimension where your choices carry real weight and the narrative twists and turns in the most unexpected ways. Get ready for a fantastical ride. Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, you step into the shoes of a character who inherits their grandfather's rundown farm in the peaceful Stardew Valley. Your goal is to transform this neglected plot into a thriving farm. The game is open-ended, so you can plant crops, raise animals, fish, cook, mine, and forage. You also get to mingle with the locals, form relationships, and even get married and start a family. Up to 8 players can team up online to share the farming fun. Developed solo by Eric Concernape Barone, Stardew Valley has become a beloved classic, selling over 30 million copies by 2024. Stardew Valley has clinched the top spot on Valve's official monthly Steam Deck playtime chart as players eagerly return to their virtual farms following the massive 1.6 update. This cozy farming sim isn't the only indie game-making waves either, as it pushes ahead of some long-standing favorites. Since the Steam Deck debuted, Stardew Valley has been a beloved game for handheld play. Its relaxing, farming experience feels even more charming when played on the go, especially with the seasonal surroundings enhancing the vibe. An X-Post by OnDeck recently listed the 20 most popular games on Steam Deck by playtime, showing Stardew Valley's impressive climb from 8 to 1. This surge in popularity can be attributed to the recent 1.6 update, which has significantly boosted the game's player count. Vampire Survivors. Hold on to your hats because Vampire Survivors is a wild ride you won't want to miss. Set in a monster-infested rural Italy in 2021, the evil Visconte Dracula has unleashed endless hordes of terrifying creatures. You step in as a member of the brave Belpese family or one of the other fearless survivors on a mission to vanquish Dracula and cleanse the land of his dark magic. Get ready to explore creepy forests, haunted libraries, abandoned factories, and mystical chapels in this heart-pounding adventure. In this frenetic roguelike shoot-'em-up, your character attacks automatically, leaving you to focus on dodging and navigating through swarms of monsters. As you slay these creatures, you collect experience gems and items to boost your abilities and heal wounds, keeping the excitement levels high. Each time you level up, you get to choose new weapons and power-ups, making strategic decisions to enhance your survival. Playing on the Steam Deck, you start off pretty relaxed, but after 6 to 8 hours, you'll be a master of chaos, a veritable whirlwind of destruction. Early runs are a breeze, but as you advance, the game throws new tools and toys your way, turning late-game runs into a stylish massacre once you've mastered all the gear. The real hook? The endless variety. There's always something new: characters, weapons, stages, keeping your strategy fresh and the challenges exciting. And with endless mode, where time limits are a thing of the past, you can play all day, finding new ways to push your limits and perfect your gameplay. It's non-stop fun that keeps you coming back for more, ensuring there's always a fresh thrill waiting around the corner.
I command thee now!
Elden Ring. Next up, we've got Elden Ring, a grand adventure that throws you into the mystical lands between after a celestial event known as the Shattering turns everything upside down. As a tarnished, exiled long ago and now summoned back by prophecy, your quest is to repair the Elden Ring and claim your throne as the Elden Lord. You'll face off against demigods who wield fragments of the ring, each twisted by their immense power, in a world brought to life with the narrative brilliance of George R.R. Martin. The gameplay is where Elden Ring truly shines, mixing from software's signature challenging mechanics with a sprawling, open world. You'll roam these lands on your trusty steed, Torrent, battling everything from massive dragons to ghostly knights. The game's vast arsenal swords, spells, and spirit summons lets you craft a playstyle that's uniquely yours. The use of spirits for aid and a multiplayer mode for co-op and PvP makes it a standout on every gamer's must-play list. On the Steam Deck, Elden Ring's massive open world means endless hours of gameplay. It's packed with secrets, side quests, and intricate lore that'll keep you hooked for hours. You're not just blitzing through levels, you're exploring, finding hidden spots, and unraveling stories at your own pace. The freedom to tackle challenges in any order makes each playthrough feel fresh. Plus, the progression system is super engaging. As you play, you can customize and upgrade your gear, whether it's weapons, spells, or armor. This means you're not just leveling up. You're constantly refining your strategy and build to match your style or the obstacles ahead. This mix of deep exploration and personal customization really stretches out the gameplay, making it easy to lose track of time and just keep playing.
Patrons! And while cooking, serving, and pouring drinks aren't the most treacherous part of his job, they're unequivocally crucial to his survival.
Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver is a 2023 game from Mintrocket that mixes action-adventure with management gameplay. In this pixel art gem, you play as Dave, diving into the ocean by day to gather ingredients for a sushi restaurant you help run at night. Released for macOS and Windows in June 2023, and later for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, it's a game that keeps players hooked. In the game, you go into the blue hole to catch fish and collect materials using a variety of weapons and gadgets. Manage your oxygen supply carefully to avoid premature returns. At night, you assist the sushi chef, Bancho, in serving up dishes to earn gold and improve your equipment. The game features a compelling storyline with side quests, boss battles, and a colorful cast of characters, making every dive and dinner shift an adventure. On the Steam Deck, the game runs beautifully now that it's out of early access. The performance is smooth, with stable 50 FPS at just 5 watts of power, which is perfect for extended play sessions. The deck's portability makes it easy to dive into a quick session whenever you have a few minutes, but be warned, it's so fun you might end up playing for hours. Dave the Diver's mix of deep-sea adventure and sushi restaurant management is a unique and highly entertaining experience. Highly recommended. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is another epic action RPG that takes players on a thrilling journey through a rich fantasy world inspired by Slavic mythology. As Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter for hire, players are tasked with finding Geralt's adopted daughter Ciri, who is being pursued by the otherworldly Wild Hunt. The game's expansive open world is teeming with dangers, from ferocious beasts to hostile humans. Players engage in intense combat using a mix of weapons, magic, and tactical prowess, all while making choices that shape the story and lead to one of the 3 possible endings. In addition to its super engaging main storyline, the game offers a myriad of side quests and activities, from monster contracts to treasure hunts, each enriching the game's lore and providing valuable rewards. The world is alive with a dynamic day-night cycle and responsive AI, making every encounter feel unique. Players can explore the varied regions on foot, horseback, or by boat, and even indulge in mini-games like horse racing, boxing, and Gwent, a card game so popular it spawned its standalone game. This has become a staple on the Steam Deck, ranking as one of the most played games. The portability of the Steam Deck brings a new level of convenience to enjoying this acclaimed title. Verified by Valve for optimal performance, the game runs smoothly, offering an immersive experience even on lower settings. With updates improving performance, players can enjoy stable gameplay with tweaks like disabling motion blur and setting global presets to medium. The mix of accessibility and depth makes The Witcher 3 a perfect fit for gaming on the go, ensuring its lasting appeal among Steam Deck users. Palworld. If you're into monster collecting adventures, base building survival, and a storyline laced with dark humor, Palworld is your next obsession. This game drops you into a vast world where you can collect and battle with creatures called pals, all while navigating environmental challenges and constructing epic bases. The game spices things up with an evil goth girl as the first new raid boss, bringing a mix of challenge and charm that's a breath of fresh air. Palworld faced some initial doubts due to its quirk of genres, but it quickly shot up to become one of Steam's most played games. Its unique humor and deep gameplay mechanics make it a standout in the early access scene. The addition of raid bosses and the promise of more content keeps the community buzzing with excitement. For the best experience on the Steam Deck, tweak the settings, turn off motion blur, use TSR for anti-aliasing, and prioritize view distance while lowering shadows, grass details, and texture quality. These adjustments help maintain a smooth frame rate without sacrificing too much visual quality. Despite the need for these tweaks, Palworld's charm and gameplay make it a joy to play on the Steam Deck. The game's popularity on Steam proves it's a hit, captivating players with its innovative approach. As you explore, collect pals, and build your base, playing Palworld on the Steam Deck is a thrilling journey of discovery and strategic fun.
And I'm a big dreamer.
Cyberpunk 2077. Next up, we dive into the neon-soaked chaos of Cyberpunk 2077. This action RPG throws you into Night City, a sprawling dystopian metropolis where you play as V, a mercenary caught in a deadly game after a heist goes horribly wrong. You're stuck with a cybernetic biochip containing the personality of rockstar terrorist Johnny Silverhand, and as his presence starts to overwrite yours, you'll need to navigate the city's gritty underworld to survive. Cyberpunk 2077 offers a killer mix of customizable characters, deep storylines, and a mix of combat, hacking, and dialogue choices that shape your journey. Playing Cyberpunk 2077 on the Steam Deck? Surprisingly smooth. To keep things running well, set your graphics to low or medium and enable FSR 2.0 for quality boost. This helps keep the frame rate steady at around 30 to 40 FPS, making those high-octane action scenes a blast. Adjusting the TDP to 9 and tweaking the resolution to 1152 by 720 helps stabilize performance and conserve battery life. Sure, you might notice occasional slowdowns during explosive moments or in crowded areas, but these are minor hiccups. The Steam Deck's Quick Suspend and Resume feature is a game changer, letting you jump back into Night City in a snap. Just steer clear of max settings to avoid hitting performance and battery life too hard. Dive in and get ready to lose yourself in the wild ride that is Cyberpunk 2077.
You are alone, you pathetic psychopath!
Suppose a group hug's out of the question.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto V, one of the most legendary games ever made, is still rocking hard with its massive open world and gripping storyline. Developed by Rockstar North and released way back in 2013, GTA V takes us on a wild ride with 3 unforgettable characters: Michael DeSanta, a retired bank robber; Franklin Clinton, a street-smart gangster; and Trevor Phillips, an unhinged lunatic. Together, they tackle heists, crime, and government corruption in the fictional state of San Andreas. Switching between these characters gives you fresh perspectives and unique abilities, keeping the gameplay endlessly exciting. Fast forward to 2024, and GTA V is still a blast, especially on the Steam Deck. The game looks stunning on the 1280 by 800 resolution screen, with vibrant cityscapes and detailed character models that pop, thanks to the OLED screen's high contrast and rich colors. To keep things smooth, turn off anti-aliasing options like FXAA and MSAA, and set texture quality to high while balancing other settings at normal. This setup keeps performance sharp without sacrificing visuals. The tactile feedback during shootouts and heists ramps up the immersion, and the high-quality speakers bring the bustling sounds of Los Santos to life. For longer play sessions, tweak the performance settings and lower the screen brightness a bit to save battery life. This ensures you get the most out of your Steam Deck while cruising through San Andreas. Strap in and get ready for a wild ride with GTA V.
Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards who came before.
Hogwarts Legacy. In Hogwarts Legacy, you're stepping into a world where magic is real, and it's as enchanting as you'd imagine. Your adventure kicks off with a letter from Professor Weasley, confirming your place at Hogwarts as a fifth-year student with Professor Fig as your mentor. The journey from London to Hogwarts is anything but ordinary, featuring encounters with dragons and unlocking ancient magic. As you dive deeper, you tackle trials set by the mysterious Keepers, uncovering the dramatic past of a powerful ex-student, Isadora Morganach. The climax? A thrilling face-off with Ranrock, a rebellion leader turned dragon. In the end, you must choose whether to seal away or harness the ancient magic defining your legacy at Hogwarts. Every nook and cranny of Hogwarts is brimming with history and secrets, just waiting for you to explore. Learning spells, brewing potions, and flying on brooms aren't just fantasies, they're your new reality. Each decision you make shapes your journey, making you feel like a true part of the wizarding world. There's something incredibly magical about grabbing your Steam Deck on a lazy Sunday and diving into the Forbidden Forest, dueling dark wizards, or simply soaking in the ambiance of the Great Hall during a feast. It's an experience that makes the wizarding world come alive in your hands. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. In Ghost of Tsushima, you get into the sandals of Jin Sakai, a samurai on a mission to protect Tsushima Island during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. As Jin, you'll face a tough choice: uphold the samurai code of honor or use stealth and guerrilla tactics to save your people with minimal casualties. This action-adventure game offers a massive open world to explore, either on foot or horseback. Combat is diverse, with players able to engage enemies head-on, using various sword stances or sneak around as the legendary Ghost to eliminate foes silently. The game also includes a multiplayer mode, Ghost of Tsushima Legends, which adds a cooperative experience to the mix. Playing this on the Steam Deck is a delight, though there are a few quirks. The single-player campaign and Iki Island expansion run smoothly, especially when settings are adjusted for optimal performance. Dropping from medium to low settings and enabling FSR3 on dynamic mode helps maintain a steady 30 to 40 FPS, making the game look great on the 800p display. The Steam Deck's controls handle the game's weighty sword fighting beautifully. However, the Steam Deck's battery life takes a hit, lasting around 2 hours and 10 minutes on the OLED model and just over an hour on the classic LCD version. The biggest downside is the PSN login requirement, which prevents multiplayer gameplay on the Steam Deck, limiting you to the single-player content. Despite this, the vibrant graphics and engaging gameplay make it a fantastic experience for handheld gaming, as long as you're okay sticking to solo adventures. So grab your katana and dive into the epic world of Tsushima.
time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 thrusts you into the rugged heart of the American Wild West in 1899. You become Arthur Morgan, a loyal member of the Van der Linde gang as they struggle to survive the waning days of the outlaw era. Amidst internal strife, rival gangs, and relentless government forces, you'll navigate an expansive, beautifully crafted world. Whether trekking through snowy peaks, dense forests, or lively towns, the game offers both first and third-person perspectives, immersing you in every shootout, hunt, and train robbery. Your decisions shape Arthur's honor, affecting how the world interacts with you. You can explore intense storylines, make tough moral choices, and witness the world change based on your actions. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Steam Deck is like having a slice of the Wild West right in your hands. While the deck handles the game impressively well, adjusting settings for optimal performance is key. Reducing some graphical settings can help maintain smooth gameplay, making it easier to enjoy those epic shootouts and scenic rides. The Steam Deck's portability means you can jump into Arthur's boots anytime, whether you're lounging at home or on the go. It's a thrilling way to live out your cowboy dreams, exploring the vast, untamed frontier of Red Dead Redemption 2 with the convenience of a handheld device.
I've taken delivery and preparing some entertainment for you. The entertainment. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess Faye.
Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 takes us into a thrilling survival horror adventure as Leon S. Kennedy, a special agent on a mission to rescue the U.S. President's daughter, Ashley Graham, from a mysterious cult in rural Spain. This 2005 classic from Capcom ditches the series' traditional fixed camera angles for a dynamic, action-oriented gameplay style. As Leon, you'll battle hordes of enemies infected by a mind-controlling parasite using a variety of weapons and context-sensitive controls. The game features intense shootouts, strategic enemy targeting, and thrilling quick-time events, all wrapped up in a story that sees you teaming up with the enigmatic Ada Wong and facing off against grotesque bosses. Playing Resident Evil 4 on the Steam Deck is a thrilling experience. The game's intense action and atmospheric horror translate well to the handheld's vibrant screen. For the best performance, setting the graphics to medium with FSR 3 on dynamic mode helps maintain a steady 30 to 40 FPS, ensuring smooth gameplay. Despite some battery drain, the Steam Deck's controls handle the game's precise aiming and quick-time events beautifully, making each encounter feel immersive. The dynamic camera and detailed environments look great on the Steam Deck, though lowering the resolution to 1152 by 720 can help balance visual quality and performance. While you might miss out on multiplayer, the single-player campaign alone makes this a fantastic pick for portable horror gaming. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 throws you into a cooperative third-person shooter set in a chaotic intergalactic battlefield. Released in 2024, this sequel to the 2015 top-down shooter puts you in the boots of elite shock troops, the Helldivers, fighting to reclaim human-colonized worlds from Terminids and the new threat of automatons. You'll employ stratagems like cluster bombs and sentry guns, but watch out, friendly fire is always on. Up to 4 players can team up in intense PvE missions, contributing to the collective liberation of planets. The game doesn't have a single-player campaign, focusing instead on cooperative multiplayer. It also features a never-expiring battle pass and in-game currencies to unlock new weapons and upgrades. This handheld powerhouse handles the game beautifully, making it one of the best-looking titles you can play on the deck. Default settings work well, but for smoother gameplay, especially during intense battles, tweaking a few settings is ideal. Setting the resolution to 1280 by 800, keeping the render scale at ultra quality, and capping the frame rate at 30 FPS provides a stable experience. Adjusting texture quality to medium and shadow quality to low helps maintain performance. Whether you're blasting automatons or strategizing with friends, this game offers an exciting, portable shooting experience.
This is
Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise invites you to Kimura Village, where you become a hunter tasked with defending against massive monsters. Set in a rich, seamless open world, the game builds on the success of Monster Hunter World, introducing new mechanics like the Palamute companion for riding and combat, and the wire bug for dynamic vertical movement. You'll hunt a variety of monsters, including returning favorites and new foes like Magnamalo. Completing quests earns you monster parts to craft better gear, forming the core loop of hunting, upgrading, and hunting again. The game also features a tower defense mode called Rampage, where you defend the village from monster hordes. Whether playing solo or in multiplayer with up to 4 hunters, Monster Hunter Rise delivers a thrilling action RPG experience. Playing Monster Hunter Rise on the Steam Deck is an absolute blast. The game's vibrant world and dynamic combat look fantastic on the handheld screen. However, a recent update introduced DRM issues, causing some compatibility problems. Capcom is investigating, but for now, you might face challenges loading the game on the Steam Deck. When it does run smoothly, the Steam Deck's controls handle the action well, and the portability lets you dive into hunts anywhere. Tweaking settings for performance can help maintain a steady frame rate, ensuring a smoother experience. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim transports you to the wintry province of Skyrim, set 200 years after the events of Oblivion. You play as the Dragonborn, a hero prophesied to defeat Alduin the World Eater, a dragon destined to destroy the world. The game's open-world design allows you to explore freely, taking on quests, fighting dragons, and discovering hidden locations at your own pace. You can customize your character's appearance and abilities, choosing from various races and skill sets, engage in melee combat, cast spells, or sneak around for lethal stealth attacks. The game's world is rich with lore, characters, and countless side quests. Whether you follow the main storyline or carve out your own path, playing Skyrim on the Steam Deck feels like carrying the vast, snowy world of Tamriel in your pocket. The game's detailed environments and dynamic gameplay translate well to the handheld, offering a smooth experience with minor adjustments. Set the graphics to medium to balance performance and visuals, ensuring a steady frame rate as you roam through the forests and mountains. The Steam Deck's controls are responsive, making combat and exploration feel natural. Plus, its portability means you can dive into Skyrim's epic quests anywhere, whether you're lounging at home or on the go. Just be mindful of battery life during long play sessions, as the game's expansive world can be quite consuming. Sons of the Forest. In Sons of the Forest, you're dropped into a mysterious island on a mission to find a missing CEO and his family. However, things take a dark turn as you encounter cannibalistic monsters and uncover ancient secrets buried deep underground. You play as Jack Holt, a journalist who survives a helicopter crash along with his deaf and mentally handicapped teammate, Kelvin. Together, you must gather resources, build shelters, and fend off hostile creatures to survive. You also meet Virginia, a 3-legged, 3-armed woman who helps in combat. The gameplay is a mix of survival and horror elements. You can build weapons and structures, use new mechanics like 3D printing, and command friendly NPCs. The game supports up to 8-player cooperative multiplayer, allowing for a shared survival experience. As you explore the island, you'll discover sprawling cave systems, underground bunkers, and remnants of an advanced civilization. Your choices lead to different endings, adding replay value to the game. Playing Sons of the Forest on the Steam Deck is a mixed bag. While it's thrilling to carry a survival horror adventure in your hands, the game currently faces performance issues on this handheld device. You'll need to set graphics to low to maintain a decent frame rate, and even then, expect some hiccups, especially during intense moments. The game can cause occasional crashes, and playing at resolutions above 720p is a stretch. That said, the Steam Deck's portability adds a unique charm to the experience. Despite the visual and performance compromises, wandering the eerie island and fending off cannibals on the go has its own appeal. If you're eager to play, it might be worth waiting for optimization patches to improve the handheld experience.
Not be imprisoned again.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Star Wars Jedi Survivor picks up 5 years after the events of Fallen Order, continuing the adventures of Cal Kestis and his crew as they fight against the Galactic Empire. Cal is now a seasoned Jedi Knight, and his journey takes him to various planets, uncovering ancient secrets and battling new enemies. The game retains the intense lightsaber combat from its predecessor, introducing 5 distinct lightsaber stances, including a Kylo Ren-style crossguard saber and a blaster combo for versatile combat. Players can also explore larger, more populated maps and enjoy expanded customization options for Cal's appearance and gear. The level design encourages exploration, with fast travel points and revisitable areas that open up new paths over time. The planet Kobo serves as a central hub, providing a familiar yet evolving environment. Players will encounter new NPCs and allies, each with unique skills and abilities, and face off against High Republic-era threats and remnants of the Empire. Playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the Steam Deck is a mixed experience. While not officially supported, recent updates have improved performance. Thanks to the SteamOS 3.4.8 update, the game now runs more smoothly, with frame rates hovering between 26 and 31 FPS. It's not perfect, but it's a significant improvement from the initial release. To optimize your experience, you'll need to tweak settings. Lowering graphics to medium or low and enabling the updated graphics driver helps stabilize performance. Despite these adjustments, expect some dips in highly populated or action-packed scenes. The Steam Deck's portability makes exploring the galaxy on the go a thrilling experience, though the high system requirements mean it's not as seamless as playing on a dedicated console or high-end PC.
There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right.
Starfield. Starfield takes you on an epic journey across the Milky Way, diving into a galaxy full of wonders and dangers. You play as a space explorer, joining a group called Constellation, tasked with collecting mysterious artifacts. The game features over 1,000 planets, various moons, and space stations to explore, combining both fictional and real planetary systems. As you travel, you'll meet NPCs who can join your crew, help you in combat, and even be romanced. Customizing your character is a breeze, from appearance to skills, letting you shape your spacefaring hero as you see fit. The gameplay mixes first-person and third-person perspectives, offering dynamic combat with firearms, explosives, and melee weapons. Equip jetpacks for enhanced mobility and scan celestial bodies for resources to craft and upgrade gear, establish outposts, build and customize spaceships, and engage in epic space battles. Your choices, from alliances to moral decisions, shape the story and your journey through the stars. Playing Starfield on the Steam Deck is both thrilling and challenging. Initially, the game faced some launch issues, but with updates and tweaks, it now runs relatively smoothly. For the best experience, set compatibility to Proton Experimental and tweak in-game settings to low, with FSR enabled for upscaling. This setup maintains around 30 FPS, though big cities like New Atlantis can dip into the mid-20s. To further stabilize performance, consider using cryo utilities for optimal settings and increasing the UMA frame buffer to 4 GB. Despite some visual compromises, the game looks decent at 800p. However, be prepared for some battery drain, averaging around 1.5 hours of gameplay per charge.
Careful! She's... No.
Wow, Dr. Mary Summers! Wanna finally see your son?
Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a free-to-play battle royale hero shooter set in the same universe as Titanfall. Developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts, the game has players forming squads of 2 or 3 and choosing from a roster of legends. In the main mode, Battle Royale, up to 20 squads land on an island, scavenging for weapons and supplies while fighting to be the last team standing as the play area shrinks. Another mode, Arenas, pits squads in 3v3 team deathmatches over a series of rounds. The game features a unique ping system for non-verbal communication, making it easier for players to coordinate. The movement mechanics include climbing, sliding, and ziplining, reminiscent of Titanfall. With its engaging gameplay, diverse character abilities, and strategic depth, Apex Legends quickly became a hit, amassing millions of players and positive reviews. Playing Apex Legends on the Steam Deck is an exciting yet slightly bumpy experience. The game, initially released in 2019, has since been updated with new legends, maps, and modes, making it a rich and dynamic experience even on a handheld device. However, recent updates, especially those involving the game's anti-cheat system, have caused compatibility issues with the Steam Deck. Thankfully, Valve and the Proton development team have been quick to address these issues. The latest Proton experimental update has significantly improved stability, making the game playable with frame rates mostly between 26 and 31 FPS. While not perfect, these tweaks make for a more enjoyable experience on the go.
Do I resemble this man you call Bison? I shall take that name for myself.
Street Fighter 6. The Ultimate Fighter is back and better than ever with Street Fighter 6. This iconic 2D fighter returns with a bang, featuring a roster of 18 fighters, including classics like Ryu and Chun-Li alongside new redesigns. The game introduces a brand new single-player mode called World Tour, where you create an avatar, roam an open area, and engage in fights to level up and customize your fighting style. You'll meet the main cast to learn and integrate their fighting styles and special moves. Battle Hub is the multiplayer mode, allowing you to connect to different servers and battle other players in head-to-head combat. This mode is perfect for competitive play, including training modes, special battle modes like Extreme Battle, traditional online matches, and the classic arcade mode. Street Fighter 6 on the Steam Deck offers a mostly smooth experience, though it has its hiccups. One-on-one battles run nearly perfectly, maintaining a solid 60 FPS. However, the World Tour mode, which involves roaming an open world, can be challenging. Here, the game struggles, often dropping to 40 to 45 FPS, making fights feel sluggish. This is on the lowest settings with no TDP limits, so there's little room for improvement. Despite this, the main attractions Battle Hub and Fighting Grounds run smoothly at 60 FPS with solid visuals. For a quality build, mixing medium, low, and high settings works best, keeping the internal resolution high and ensuring a smooth experience. Even with these settings, battery life can be managed well, though you might need to lift TDP limits during online play. For a more battery-friendly build, the lowest quality preset with a high internal resolution is recommended. This setup ensures a stable 60 FPS while draining less power, making it perfect for extended play sessions.
If we can get this weapon, what we're doing here could change things forever.
There's no straight shot to the vault. I'm gonna head inside, find a way out. Got it.
Half-Life. The Half-Life series is a cornerstone of first-person shooter games, known for mixing shooting combat, puzzles, and storytelling. It all started with the original Half-Life in 1998, where you play as Gordon Freeman, a scientist caught in an alien invasion. The game's innovative scripted sequences and seamless narrative set a new standard for the genre, inspiring countless mods and spin-offs. Following its success, expansions like Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Decay further explored the universe from different perspectives. In 2004, Half-Life 2 took the series to new heights with advanced physics-based gameplay and a gripping storyline. The saga continued with episodic sequels and the acclaimed VR game Half-Life Alyx in 2020, focusing on Alex Vance's fight against the alien Combine. Playing Half-Life on the Steam Deck is a treat for fans of classic FPS games. The Steam Deck handles the original Half-Life and its expansions smoothly, letting you dive into the atmospheric corridors of Black Mesa without a hitch. For Half-Life 2 and its episodic content, the Steam Deck also performs admirably. The physics-based puzzles and combat sequences run seamlessly, maintaining the game's engaging pace. Even Half-Life Alyx, though designed for VR, offers a solid experience with the deck's portability, making it easier to revisit key moments in the series on the go. While some might miss the full VR immersion of Alyx, the Steam Deck provides a convenient way to experience the Half-Life series. With responsive controls and a decent frame rate, it's an excellent option for reliving this legendary saga wherever you are. Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon plunges players into a futuristic war on the distant planet of Rubicon 3. This coveted world harbors coral, a rare resource that triggers conflict among corporations, the government, and local factions. Players step into the boots of C-4621 an augmented human and armored core pilot under the command of a handler named Walter. After landing illegally on Rubicon 3, C-4621 assumes the call sign Raven and dives into the battle for control of Coral. The gameplay centers around intense mecha-based combat. Players pilot highly customizable armored cores, outfitting them with various parts and weapons. Each mech can equip weapons on its arms and back, offering strategic flexibility in battles. The game also features an arena mode where players can face off against notable NPCs and earn upgrades through a combat aptitude evaluation program. Online play supports 1v1 and 3v3 matches with ranked matchmaking available. On the Steam Deck, it is a surprisingly smooth experience, though it has its quirks. Despite not being officially verified by Steam, the game runs well, delivering an engaging mecha combat experience on the go. However, the small text can be challenging to read, and tweaking controls can be a bit finicky at times. Performance-wise, the game holds up well on the Steam Deck. Expect a mostly stable 30 FPS during intense battles, though you might see dips in highly complex scenes. To optimize performance, you can tweak graphics settings, such as setting the resolution to 1280 by 720 and adjusting texture and shadow qualities to medium. These adjustments help maintain a balance between visual quality and frame rate, ensuring the game remains enjoyable without draining the battery too quickly. EA Sports FC 24. EA Sports FC 24 takes the beloved FIFA franchise to the next level. The game maintains its core gameplay mechanics while introducing some fresh elements to enhance the player experience. You get to manage and play as your favorite football clubs, navigating through various leagues and tournaments. The game features a realistic physics engine, detailed player animations, and improved AI, making each match feel dynamic and unpredictable. New modes like the revamped Career Mode and Volta Football offer diverse ways to enjoy the game, from street football to traditional league play. Whether you're strategizing your team's next move or scoring the winning goal, EA Sports FC 24 doesn't fail to deliver. Playing EA Sports FC 24 on the Steam Deck is surprisingly smooth. The handheld's controls are well suited for the game's mechanics, and the compact screen size doesn't detract from the visual quality. Performance-wise, the Steam Deck handles the game quite well, with stable frame rates and minimal lag. Some adjustments to the settings might be needed to optimize the experience fully, but once dialed in, it runs seamlessly. The portability of the Steam Deck makes it a fantastic option for gaming on the go, allowing you to enjoy a quick match anywhere. Overall, EA Sports FC 24 on the Steam Deck is a solid choice for football fans looking for flexibility and quality gameplay. The Steam Deck has truly transformed the portable gaming landscape, allowing players to enjoy their favorite PC titles anytime, anywhere. The top 24 most played games on the Steam Deck reflect the console's versatility and the wide-ranging interests of its user base. Whether you're battling it out in Apex Legends or exploring the vast worlds in the Elder Scrolls, the Steam Deck provides an unparalleled gaming experience. As more titles continue to be optimized for this powerful handheld, the Steam Deck's library will only grow richer, ensuring endless hours of entertainment for gamers on the move. That's all for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed what we presented in this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Catch you guys later.
I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.